Hello, this is Uncle Jim. I was just on Scotsman's side chat and was totally ignored trying to give advice, but that's okay. I don't blame you. So I'll do it here where I can be heard. Oh, where's my violin? Oh, anyway, I wanted to cover a few things you guys were talking about on the chats. One is the Henry having a tube fed so you can easily unload while you're hunting. Now, this is a Marlin. You can still do the same thing with the side gate. So that's a myth. This is 38 and 357. I couldn't find my 44 dummy rounds. Same thing. Press this down, flick up the shell here. The more the tube is loaded, the easier it is to get your shells out. And no harm, no foul. All right. There's number one. Okay, reloading from the hot pot. Take my advice, back out your crimp, seat separately, and then unscrew your seating stem, and then back down your crimp and do it separately and see if that changes anything. RCBS lately has been farming out, and who knows, but RCBS is one of my favorite die sets. I use a lot of Lee and others. Dylan, RCBS. You shouldn't have that problem. Make sure you're on the crimp groove or just slightly. You can play. You'll figure it out. Now, you don't have to go out and buy a Lee set. Just do a Lee crimp. Save you tons of money. Still use the set. Use this for seating, that one for crimping. Easy, cheap. Take my advice or not, but give it a try. I've never had that problem. Unless you're over crimping and not on the crimp groove. All right. Now, if I had a choice of 45 Colt lever action, it would be threaded, suppressor ready. So you have Henry now, you have Rossi, and the new Ruger Marlins, which are just totally awesome looking so far. And the reason is a lever action suppressed is so nice. You would not believe how quiet it is. The Henry's an 18-inch barrel. The other two were 16-inch threaded. But even when Jerry was over here, we shot his 45 Colt Henry with my 45 can on it. And it was quiet. Just ask Jerry. And it was so fun to shoot. And it wasn't too gangly being 18-inch with a can on it. But I prefer 16 for suppressed. All right. Also, you want a can that comes apart. So you might want to go out and get yourself a 45 can that has stainless steel baffles or a 9 for 300 blackout. The problem is a sealed 30 cal can isn't cleanable. Unless you cork it and do all that, which I've done on my 30 cal can. But you really want a can that comes apart, and you want stainless steel baffles. Not aluminum, not steel. You want stainless steel, heat-treated baffles because it's all about cleaning, and you're going to do a lot of that with the suppressor. So you can take the guts out and throw them in a sonic cleaner or a wet tumbler with stainless steel pins, just like your brass. Just my advice, been there, done that. I wish, my cans are older. I'd like to buy a modular can where you can make it any length you want. They got all those goodies now, but make sure you can clean them baffles. Otherwise, it's going to weigh 4 times the size, shooting powder-coated and lead bullets in it. Even jacketed over time. Just ask JRB. He's going through that trouble. And so, most of the time, I'm using a pistol can for subsonic anything. 300 blackout, whatever. 45's good because it covers a lot. And then you have hybrids out there now. As long as you can clean them out and they're not too fat so you can see over your sights. These, you can see your sights or use a red dot, whatever. All right. Now, let's see. In the chat, they're talking brass catchers. This is the El Cheapo $6 whatever brass catcher, right? It's all floppy and everything. Well, you can modify it. Put a piece of plastic box in it or Kydex, rivet it on, whatever, and guess what? This strap will fit any gun. You don't have to buy all the Picatinny mount quick change for every single gun you have. That drives me crazy. This goes on any gun. I've had it about 5 years. You can see, no problem. And it'll hold a ton of rounds because it's stiff now. See that? There's my advice there. And I love this strap myself. I'm sorry. It just goes on everything. My foul, anything. All right. Lever action. These are the Codwell, and they have a cage, so they're stiff, okay? And they have a dual strap. The beauty about this one is it folds open, so you can see your bolt and check out anything, and then fold it back, and it's super stiff. Primary Arms had these on sale for $6, so I bought one. But it's huge. Don't really care for it much, but it fits on bolt actions and everything. That's why they made it this way with 2 straps. All right, but I still like the modified cheapo. If you like the quick detach ones, that's fine. Go ahead and buy a ton of adapters. Same with suppressors. If you have flash hiders for mounts, you're going to have to buy a $80 flash hider for every suppressor when you're doing a quick thing. I'm going back to thread-on. I like thread-on. Just check your can now and then. Make sure it's tight. Just my advice there. I guess that's it. I'm in warrior mode tonight because nobody likes me. Everyone ignores me, and they think I'm full of crap. But guess what? This is just from doing it. So I guess it's experience. Where's my pillow? Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching.